What's going on? Born for Sports. Salute to New York Giant Nation. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to Born for Sports. And folks, we got a lot to talk about tonight. And it's just an epic type of collapse of a loss tonight. There's some good, there's some bad, but it's going to be mostly bad tonight. This is a tough one to swallow, a tough pill, as they say, to swallow, or whatever you want to call it. I am at a loss for words with this defensive coordinator. Okay, he is not going to get a free pass from me. And I told everyone coming into this season that his face is on the scope this year. Okay, because of what I saw tonight was an abomination of terrible defense in the fourth quarter. There's no other way to put it. Now, it's not all on the defense tonight, but it's hard to argue the facts. Shea Bowen has got to go, folks. He's got to go. This guy doesn't know how to make adjustments when the other team figures out what the hell he wants to do. And folks, it's a given that the other team's going to find out what he's trying to do because he's such a basic defensive coordinator. Basic as fuck. Basic as hell. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? This game was a classic, what could go wrong for Denver to win the game had to go wrong, and it did. And it's a shame because we still should have won the game. That's what's frustrating about this right here. We still should have won the game because, and we're going to break down the anatomy of this game tonight, okay? Because the rookie balled his ass off tonight, and he made one mistake that turned this game around. And I'm not going to let him off the hook with it. But I'm encouraged for what I saw, and I will break that down shortly. But this is on this defense, no question about it, folks. Tonight, the Giants lose an epic game, 33-32 to the Denver Broncos. And let me first say this, folks. For all those Denver Bronco fans that were talking online, for those Bronco players that were talking all week, acting like they were going to smack the fuck out of the Giants and Jackson Dart and all this other crap, y'all some overrated motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, that defense is overrated, okay? They think they bullies. You Denver Bronco fans think y'all bullies, but you're not. You're not. You won this game only. Okay, and I ain't even trying to sound like I got sour grapes at y'all. I'm not a sore loser. I really am not. I'm just heated because I can't stand the coaching staff that continues to let this fan base down, me down, my Section 330 crew down, and the entire New York Giant Nation down. They are holding us back from being great, and it's easy to see it. It is. They had no business losing this game. So for all those Denver Bronco fans out there that were talking crazy mess all week, and I know there was Giant fans that were going over the line. I'm not condoning none of that shit either. But yeah, y'all need to chill because the only way y'all won this game was because of the shooting of the foot the Giants did tonight. And I'm going to bring in my guy, my fellow Section 330 crew bro who's waiting backstage. What's up, brother? What's good, Jose?
What's good, man? I have no words. You know, you have a 19-0 lead, then you had a 26-8 lead. How do you manage to lose this game? First of all, you know, Jude McTamaney shouldn't even be on the team tomorrow. How do you have Young Hoi Koo, who is an experienced kicker, a way better kicker than McTamaney?
Thank you.
And he didn't even he wasn't even brought out to kick.
Was he that bad? Was he that bad that we had to fucking bring him in and get rid of him for this stiff? Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Like, I just want to know what was the logic behind it, and what
I
was
do too.
what did they see that we did? Obviously, we didn't see. What did they see? And if that's the case, then you know what? He missed an extra point last week too, McTavish.
This fucking guy blows, bro.
Like, you know what? That should have been a red flag right there. That, you know what? Let me just take a second look at Gould. Second of all, the defense. Understandable that, you have two of your best defensive backs out because of injuries. I think it was who was that? Who I know two of them.
We lost Holland,
Javon Holland
and Adebo,
and Paulson Adebo. Understandable, but how are you playing that soft? Especially,
I'm not giving him no excuses, bro.
How are you playing that soft up? How we were getting to Knicks all day. How did we take our foot off the gas? And this is the type of game that honestly gets coaches fired. And you know what? I would not be surprised if they pull the plug on Dable and get rid of Shane Bowen.
I don't think they're pulling the plug on Dable yet. I don't see it, honestly, bro. I wouldn't be mad about it. I'll tell you that, bro.
I wouldn't be mad neither, but I don't think
I just don't see them doing it only because of the way Dart is playing and having success. That's what's keeping them here at least to the end of the season. Mm-hmm. However, if there's someone they need to pull the plug on, it's this defensive coordinator, it's Shane Bowen. Yep. He has to go. I am tired. The Cowboy game. Okay?
Yep.
The Cowboy game where the epic meltdown in the second half in the fourth quarter, and then with 12 seconds left, that fiasco when he was playing soft and then tonight, this shit, 33 points in the fourth quarter when we were shutting them out. What the hell was that? I'm sorry. I can't give this guy a pass, bro. We're going to break it down, man. We're going to definitely chop it up and break it down. Let me just get to the chat real quick. Cliff is checking in. Salute, Cliff. What's going on, bro? Sheed in the building. All right, Sheed. What's up, man? What's up? Listen, I saw you were trying to get in, and then when I try to bring you in, for some reason, it's saying that there was something going on where you can't go. So, listen, hit the link again. If you want to join the show, you're more than welcome. You know that, brother. You can definitely join the show. And, of course, Mr. Eagle is trolling us with the Bronco logo. That's all right, bro. That's all right. 34-17. That's all I got for you right now. I'm not even mad at you right now. I'm so heated at my own coaching staff that I ain't even got time to even do the troll thing right now, bro. But you can do what you do. 34-17, brother. We smacked your Eagles last week, so it is what it is. Cliff says, tough one for the G-men today. Yeah, I'm heated, bro. I'm here. Danny, checking in. Yo, Danny, if you want, click that link. You're more than welcome to join the show. He says, we need wide receiver help in the worst way. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we
do. Because that softy, Darius Slayton, once again, he can't play. His hammy hurts and all of that. And he's not reliable. Of course, when we really need him, that's when he tends to be Darius Slayton. So whatever.
It's the worst. It's like, and then I think we're on the hook. I think we signed an extension with him, I think before this season or before last season, and it's been a mistake.
Big mistake. And he's going to come back and he's going to act like nothing. I bet you if Daniel Jones was still on the team, he would have tried to play. But, hey, I got his bestie, you know what I'm saying? Now when we need him with a rookie quarterback, now he ain't available because his hammy's hurting. Please. What a freaking joke. Let me see if I can send this link real quick to my guy, Danny. See if he wants to get in there. Let me just hit him with that link.
I'm looking at some of these numbers, and it seems like Wan'Dale Robinson was the only wide receiver to show up today.
Wan'Dale balled. He's really impressed. He's really impressed me. We're going to get into that. She's saying Section 3332 crew. Shout out to them. Yeah, all right. Listen, man, whatever you say, 34-17, bro. That's all I got for you, man. 34-17. We're going to see y'all next week. And I'm not impressed by the Eagle win today, doing that shit against Carson bum-ass Wentz. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. That dude was awful today. Awful today. But congratulations on that.
Yeah, we beat Carson Wentz.
My guy John checking in. My coworker John, shields up, Mr. Raiders. He says, tough loss, George. Wife and I are in shock. Yeah, it was a tough one, man. It was a tough one. I'm done with this. I know you know me. I've been done with this defensive coordinator and this staff for a long time. But I need blood now. I'm tired. I'm tired. We 33 points in the fourth quarter. I ain't never seen a Giant team do that. Not a Giant defense. She says y'all beat us. Unfortunately, today saved KP job. He really lost us that game. Well, enjoy that. You lost a lot. You lost a lot. That offensive coordinator is bum juice. Even Shane Bowen made him look bad, which is a lot. Which tells you all you need to know, bro.
Exactly.
Daryl checks in. Salute, Daryl. He says Dable and Darryl? Bowen got to fucking go. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. But like I said, I just don't see them letting Dable go right now because of the rookie quarterback Dart is showing that he belongs, and they're not going to do that when they made that change. And that's one of the reasons why he made the change, because he knew that this was his ticket to save his job. And he knows they're not going to make a change at this point. However, I need Bowen gone. I need him gone. I need that key card deactivated Monday morning. I am tired. Folks, this is New York Giants franchise. Anyone out there should know. We are historically about defense. Okay? About defense. And this just isn't going to cut it for me. I'm sorry. I can't give him a patch just because of Debo and Holland couldn't play in the second half. Okay? Make adjustments, man. Make adjustments. Get the job done. Do something. Okay? 33 points in the second half is a joke. In the fourth quarter alone. Fourth quarter.
As soon as that second touchdown would have been scored,
what up, boys?
I would have made major freaking adjustments into that defense instead of playing so soft and having their receivers just get open at will. They should have been like we should have just stuck with the plan that got us just basically shut them out the first 3.5 quarters of this game,
right?
Which was after the quarterback go after Knicks. We went away from that.
Yep.
Let them off.
Want to bring Danny into the show. I'm sorry, Jose. I'm gonna let you finish your point. Danny, welcome to the show, bro. I'm not. You know what type of time I'm on tonight? I'm not in. I need that motherfucker going right now. I
know you do. We all do.
Get this Bowen off my team, man.
Why does he keep setting 3, bro? I don't understand it.
Fucking blows, bro.
I don't understand why he does.
This fucking guy, he sucks. He sucks. Go ahead, finish your point, Jose. Oh man.
No, go ahead, Danny. Because you said it perfectly. Why do they keep sending 3? Why are you not 8 in the box? You know what I mean? They were down to their third string guard.
I don't understand.
It just goes back to the point of it doesn't matter for 4 quarters with this coordinator. And eventually, if they don't already have a game plan for what he wants to do, once they figure him out, he's toast. He's toast. We never adjusted. We never did anything to adjust in that fourth quarter. It was ridiculous, bro. And it's a shame because I was actually going to give the guy props the first 3 quarters. I was like, wow, clearly our defense was the better unit today, all right, until the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? When we just melted down.
Until it counted. Until it
counted when we needed it. Because Sean Payton's going to find something. He's going to find something. The guy is he's a great head coach with a play caller. And once he figures stuff out, he's gonna make you adjust to what you're doing. That's what coaches do.
He's gonna expose you, Yeah.
He's gonna do it. And the first 3 quarters, the Giants defense was flying all over the place. They had no answers for what we were doing. But it's a 4-quarter game. You gotta be ready, man. You gotta have an answer there. I mean, it was just a straight bleed. It was a slow bleeding death the whole fucking fourth quarter. I mean, Bo Nix is running around. He's running around making plays. They're calling rollouts with him. And every time, what do? We have the same fucking coverages, wide open zones where guys are running free, or he just takes it in.
Wide open lanes, yeah.
Unbelievable. Right. How many lanes did he have wide open that Knicks would just run? And then Deontay Banks is in the game. You know they're going to attack him. You know they're going to attack him, especially with crossing routes. We know that. Why doesn't he have any extra help on that side to help Banks? Why is that? I don't understand that. This guy is just, he's brutal, bro. He's brutal. Cliff says, fam, I know you heated right now, but I checked out after London, getting myself hyped for Wednesday. Orange and blue sky. Yeah, we're going to, Nick's going to have to save me, man. I'm telling you. They're going to have to save me. That's a story for another day. Thank God the Knicks are coming back. But this is there's some good and bad to take from this game. But right now, it's hard for me to look at the good right now because how heated I am of this bum-ass coordinator. She says it really wasn't Wentz's fault. Oh, he's talking about his Eagles. O-line let him get lit up. But I'm also not overly hyped about tonight. That was a lot of bad football saved by big plays. Yeah, man. I was watching that game earlier. Wentz was bad, bro. It wasn't just the O-line. He was just making bad reads. He's chucking up balls into coverage, giving up turnovers in the first. He was bad, bro. He was bad.
It was just like it was.
Yeah.
Banks. Banks is another.
Banks has been a bust. Banks has been a bust.
He had a solid first rookie season, and then he just fell off.
He's straight garbage.
Right after that.
He's garbage. Once he quit on plays, I was done with that motherfucker last year. I was done with him. And then again, he just doesn't have any kind of awareness when the ball's in the air. No, and all you got to do is run a crossing route on him, and he's chasing the receiver the whole time, 3 yards behind him every fucking play.
Look at that he's play toast. On that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I said look at that play on that deflection. I mean, he was I forgot who he's covering, and if he turned his head for like 2 seconds earlier, he would have saw that ball in the air, and it would have been at least an at least a deflection, at least like Edward Scissorhands the freaking ball, but it's better than in the fucking receiver's hands.
Right. And that even going back, speaking of deflections, listen, it was a tough break, that touchdown that they caught off the deflection. I'm not going to kill him for that, but
we got one back. We got one
back on that. So I'm not going to go crazy on it. But it just goes to show, if you look at that play, what is Banks doing? He's chasing the receiver 3 yards behind him on a cross in the back of the end zone every time. And if he's at least in position, maybe he knocks the ball down. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to kill it, but I'm just trying to point out the fact that every play you run crosses on the Giant defense when Banks is in the game. He's chasing behind the receiver the entire time. The entire run. It's unbelievable how many times that happens. Darryl says they could send Jude and Banks off the team. Yeah, get that motherfuckers. Oh, cut that guy. She says down to the third string guard. Y'all DC kept sending 3. They kept y'all from your third win. Y'all gave up 33 in the fourth. Y'all lost 33-32. 3 is clearly the number of the night. Yeah, it is. Because this, I mean, I can't even hold you, bro. I'm heated right now. So I can't even hold you. Like, do what you do, man. It's that embarrassing. It's that embarrassing how bad the defensive coordinator is, man. I mean, he's sending 3 guys. He's trying to drop coverage back. The offense didn't do any favors either. It seemed like they got conservative in the fourth quarter. Even before the big play with Dart, where he made a mistake on that play. But, we kind of like we're just trying to run the clock out.
Yeah, that was a rookie mistake too, because I was looking back at that play. I was showing a replay of that interception, and he could have just tucked it in and ran.
He should have just took the sack. Just take the sack.
Take the sack. Yeah, you keep the clock moving.
Take the sack or throw the ball away. I would prefer taking the sack. Just take the sack, man. You know what I mean? That's all. What do you think about this game, bro? As far as Dart's performance.
What was that?
It was.
Oh. I thought it was my house.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
my
that
dog.
wasn't it.
Oh, that was Jorge.
Yeah,
But
that's
as
Jorge
far
house.
as as far as a darts performance is concerned, like
Yeah,
he played well. You know what I mean? He played pretty good. Aside from that one interception and a couple of balls that were thrown into triple and double coverage in that last series,
yeah.
it was, you know what, I can't complain about him.
He had a decent game. He had a decent game. You know, almost 300 yards passing. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, I can't. You can't knock the kid for that.
you can't. But
And
like I said, it's just growing pains.
I was gonna say just that. I was gonna say just that. Just, I mean, it just frustrating, bro. Like it was like we had this game in the bag, bro. In the
We
bag.
did. I agree.
In the fucking bag, bro. Just sucks now we gotta go to Philly with this fucking loss.
Exactly. And the Eagles are they're
Sorry
they
about
have
that, fellas. Had a little technical difficulties, but go
Oh,
ahead,
all
y'all.
good. All good.
the Eagles had
No,
their win.
yeah.
They didn't look
Yeah.
good, but they still won. They still won, and they're going to be going into this week, into next week, going in with a bunch of momentum,
Yeah.
despite not looking good in that win against the Vikings today.
They didn't look pretty at all.
Nope.
Well, let's break down the anatomy of this game, bro. Because I'm so. First of all, I have to say the turning point of the game was the fourth quarter interception with 4 minutes left with Dart, and it's a shame because Dart I thought played a great game today. I thought, man, he balled out, bro. He balled out. Everyone was talking. They were talking real crazy all week, real greasy all week about him, and he stood to the challenge. He sat there, and what I loved about this game with him until that point was the fact that he did it as a passer today. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't trying to do design runs all the time like they did his first three starts. You know what I'm saying? He was in that pocket. He was making plays downfield, and unfortunately, he made a rookie mistake, a bad rookie mistake at a wrong time, and he's got to learn from it. He's got to learn from that. That interception turned the entire momentum of the game around. It's 4 minutes left. You got to just throw the ball away or take the sack. I mean, I'd rather just take the sack because the clock will keep running, but at least give me a incomplete pass. You can't just step in and throw it and force it in there like that. You know what I mean? And
Right.
unfortunately, it changed the entire momentum of the game. And from there, it was tough. It was tough because it gave Denver life. It gave their defense was frustrated most of the game. They were frustrated. Okay.
It was a
They
lot
were
of
frustrated.
batted passes today.
Yeah, a lot of batted passes. That's what kind of what Denver does with their passes. When they don't get home. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of pass rush that was affecting Dart today, but they did get their hands up. They did get some pass bats. They had Benito in check. Cooper was in check. These clowns were talking crazy all week.
Exactly.
Okay, and
No crying.
and where were they? I didn't hear nothing from them the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Straight milk carton, my brother. Milk carton. Okay, they didn't do shit. And Mr. Benito talking about, I ain't never seen a more delusional fan base. Yeah, okay, because we was saying how, we not worried about you because we got an all-pro left tackle. Well, guess what? That motherfucker didn't even want to line up on his side. He was on Illuminor's side most of the game. He wouldn't want none of the smoke
and
with
he got cooked by Illuminor too.
Yeah. He didn't want no smoke with AT, bro. AT, those first couple of drives, that was it. That was like, okay, Fangio was like, all right, we're gonna move this guy around. We not getting him around. Yeah, all of that talk. Cooper, where was he? Did he maybe got a sack or something, a pressure or something? I don't remember even hearing his name. The one that started this whole thing when he was talking about, talking about Dart. He likes to dance and do that. Well, guess what? Dart balled the fuck out on y'all defense. Overrated. Y'all not bullies, bro. So for all those Denver Bronco fans, I hope Denver Bronco fans come into this live, man. I want to hear it. Because they was all talking crazy, bro. They were talking crazy all week.
Crazy. Yeah.
Congratulations on the win. But all that talk about how y'all we was gonna get smacked, we ain't gonna score. Blah, blah, blah. Listen,
here's a stat that I just came across on my phone that is just crazy. The Giants defense gave up 231 yards
in the fourth
quarter alone.
Inexcusable, bro. Inexcusable. And I'm gonna talk about it, man. I'm gonna talk about it.
That's a bad stat. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me see. She got jokes. I see you, Sheed. I know that alarm went off. I don't know what that was about. But it's all handled. Cliff says, yo, they're not sending the feds after you, are they? Tell them to wait and finish your way. I know, right? Shit, I had to go take a look out the window, like, hold on a minute. Who after me? Yeah, we good over here, though. We good over here. Testing some stuff out, but that wasn't supposed to happen. So I apologize.
That's the steam coming out your head. That was the steam coming.
Maybe
out
that's
your
what
head.
it was, bro. That's how heated I am, folks. I'm saying along.
That was Shane Bowen trying to cook dinner.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like that right now. It's like that. Sammy says, no excuses. You can't justify. Salute to Sammy, by the way, coming on the show. He says, no excuses. You can't justify allowing 33 points in one quarter. Giants just straight garbage and frustrated. That shit was bullshit. Like the problem, see, this is why I said coming into the season, I'm not going to let up a little bit on this coordinator because to me, he has so much talent on this defense that they have no choice but to be good. They came in ranked 28th overall as a defensive unit. 28th. And that's with games where they were solid against the Chargers or under the belt. That when they played well against the Eagles last week, when they held them scoreless in the second half, and they're 28 coming into the game, that tells you this defense is underachieving. The scheme sucks. It does. It sucks, bro.
Inexplainable at this point.
It really is, man. It really is.
It's
Crazy Man Sports checking in. Salute, bro. Salute. If you haven't already, I appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, man. Thanks for coming on the show. He says, I'm sick to stomach. I can't believe what I just witnessed. I just want to go to bed. I just pulled up to show some love. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sick to my stomach too. I am so heated and disgusted. It's just a shame because the Giants really did deserve to win this game until the fourth quarter, until 4 minutes left, and it got away. It got away. They blew a 19-point lead. They had these guys on a donut to the fourth quarter and gave up 33 points. I ain't never seen a Giant defense give up 33 points in a fourth quarter. Never in my life or all the years I've been a Giant fan. This guy's got to go, bro. He's got to go, like yesterday. Darryl says, nah, them Denver fans was nervous, not going to lie. Hell yeah, they were nervous. Hell yeah, they were nervous. I ain't see none of them talking reckless the whole game when I went to go check on X and Twitter. None of all them clowns
they
were talking
quiet.
about shit. I ain't seen nobody talking about nothing. I haven't gone back to Twitter since the game ended, but I guarantee now they popping shit because that's kind of what they do. These fans and this Denver team were talking crazy all week, like if they were the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty or something. It was crazy, bro. But they got the win, so it's like whatever. But yeah, what you said, Danny, go ahead, man.
I'm just I think definitely Shane Bowen got to go. Like I don't think he should definitely live the season. At least you know what I'm saying. At least cut him either. I just think that defensively we should have done much better because of what the talent we got. You know, it just made our defense look fugazi. You know what I'm saying?
Very fugazi, bro. Very fugazi, man. And
I just hate the fact I just hate the fact that's like that. You know,
bro. Just because you lose Holland and Debo doesn't mean
that's no excuse. That's no excuse.
That's not an excuse. No chance I'm letting that be. The D-line was still there. They were still there.
Our front four is still there. Yeah, exactly.
You know, come on. Like because you lose a couple of guys in the secondary, and all of a sudden your defense goes to shit like that. They had no answers. Bowen is an awful defensive coordinator. This is the problem. And this Giant defense, with all this talent, is never going to reach their full potential under this guy's leadership. Under this scheme.
Exactly. I just want to say one quick thing because I got to take care of these dogs. They're just like circling around, and one of them
they want to go. They want to go out.
They want to go out, and my black lab is right now. He's just like he's about to do a Shane Bowen on my carpet.
Oh no,
Right. You don't want that.
So I just
don't want
wanted to
that.
say this one thing. I'm trying to look for the silver lining in this. We were competitive when we went down 30 to 26. We went down and scored, even though we were kind of aided by that penalty. But I will say this.
Dart put us in position, though.
Exactly. Dart put us in position. Daniel Jones wouldn't have. We would have been freaking fourth. We would have been done after
The
that.
New York Giant version of Daniel Jones, because it seems like now
he's the
he's on another level. He's on another level right now.
Now he's playing good under better coaching and better offensive line, and well, that's a story for another day.
But just really quickly, it's has to be in the last 15 years the top 5 most devastating losses of this franchise. And I was there for that Miracle in the Meadowlands game.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for that Deshaun Jackson punt return. And
the punt return, I hated that.
I was there, ironically sitting in section 330, but
I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have lost it.
Oh, trust me, I've seen some Philly fans get.
I did lose it at home though.
Get suplexed in the concourse after that for talking shit. But you know what? We'll just see what happens during the week. Hopefully, Jude and Shane Bowen are gone. But guys, have a good show. Peace. Let me go take out these dogs.
Good night, brother.
Appreciate you, Jose. Thanks for chopping it up and stopping by, my brother. Yeah, man. So let me get back to the comments while I break this shit down real quick. She says, oh, I guess we lost Danny as well. If Danny will probably come back if he's able to. She says, honestly, yeah, Denver fans weak as hell. He says they was doing the same thing when the Broncos saved them against us. Yeah. It was BS, man. These guys, their fan base, they out of control. I see it now. I was warned about these guys from Raiders and
you think we have a new rivalry with them now? You think there's a new rivalry brewing? You think?
I don't think we're gonna play them enough to do it unless we start playing them every year. I don't think so. Because they play in the AFC West. We don't play the West a lot. So, maybe down the road, with Dart. I know one thing. The next time they do play each other, when Dart is on this team, this game and this week will be remembered. So that he came of age as a rookie on them. So we'll see. But I don't know. We got to play them more times. You know what I mean? Like we don't play the AFC West a lot. So. I mean, it lived up to the hype in totality. It lived up to the hype.
The game didn't disappoint. It didn't disappoint. For sure.
Yeah. The game didn't disappoint. A lot of people didn't even give the Giants a chance in this game, which was to me was ridiculous. I don't know why everyone thought they were just going to kick our ass like that. Like they made it seem like the Broncos were like the best team in the league or something, whatever. But we had them, man. We had them, but we let them off the hook. And like a famous coach, Dennis Green, said, we knew what we thought they were. They were exactly what we thought they were, but we let them off the hook. And the Giants are gonna have to suffer the penance on that. And that's just the bottom line. But I gotta go to my unfiltered truth. Yeah. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
So I mean, I just really hope what I said before. We really need wide receiver help.
Big time.
I just really hope that we don't go into the Philly game with this wide receiving core.
Oh, man, I mean,
because
I would love
to
be
rough.
Enforcement, man. Mm-hmm. Did you see what happened today with Miami and Cleveland? Jesus Christ, they might fire that. They might fire McDaniel tomorrow.
Bro, the Dolphins look horrible.
They look horrible. Man, they might as well just trade Waddle. Just trade them. Get rid of the coach.
Free Waddle.
Yeah.
Free Waddle, baby.
Free Waddle, bro. Send him to the G-Man. We need him. Listen.
Send him over here, baby.
and I saw that he following Giant players, Dart, and all these guys on IG and all that, man. Man, free that man. Get him out of Miami jail, bro. Y'all know y'all firing the coach. You're gonna have to start over. You're gonna be in the top.
I think Tua's career is done. Tua's
done in there, man. He ain't gonna survive. The next regime is not dealing with him. And in fact, I gotta look at his contract. They might. I don't know. They might have to keep him at least another year because I don't think.
Oh
I think he
man.
signed that contract not too long ago too. It might have been last year. Now that I think about, I gotta fact check that. But if they're picking high atop the draft and they can get a quarterback that they like with the new regime that comes in, Tua is out of there one way or the other. They're not going to run it.
I think they might trade for Shador. They could trade for Shador.
I mean, if they want him, yeah, I guess so. But do you really do that if you know you have a new regime coming? I mean, you would think you want the new regime to have the power to choose who they want. You know, maybe in the offseason, maybe they might say, hey, we want Shador to be the quarterback and they trade for him. Right now, though, I don't know. But they are clearly thinking about the next guy because I saw before the game, Quentin Ewers or whatever, he got elevated
the rookie.
to the backup spot before the game today. And he got some snaps today in the game earlier. So they're clearly thinking about the next guy, and they have their doubts on Tua. Tua shooting himself in the foot, talking about the locker room all the time. He's done.
He's done. He's done.
He's done. It's just contractually, will they be able to get out of it? That's the next question about that. But when the new regime comes and they're picking high atop that draft where they should be, it's you can't pass on a quarterback because they didn't draft Tua. So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do. But yeah, bring Jalen Waddle to the NY, baby. Bring him into Big Blue.
Free Waddle, baby.
Yeah. Come play with Jackson Dart, baby.
Come on, man.
Shit. But I gotta get my unfiltered truth out, man.
Oh no.
I gotta get it out. Bowen once again had no answers to the opposing offense's adjustments.
Bruh.
Fire him. 33 points allowed in the fourth quarter is unacceptable.
It's very unacceptable.
Want him out. He's got to go. He should not survive. What are we doing? What are we doing with this guy? He's clearly not it. I mean, are we going to be really that much worse by letting one of the other assistant coaches run the defense for the rest of the year? F it. I want to see what they got. Because clearly we see what we got with this guy. He sucks.
Ain't it? He's ass, bro.
Blows. Unbelievable, bro. I've had enough of this guy. Get him out, man. Get him out, man. But I want to talk about Jackson Dart's day, man, because it's the good and bad, of course, right? Hey, 15 of 33, 283 yards, and 4 touchdowns total today, including the go-ahead rushing touchdown with 30 seconds left. And I'm going to talk about this again. His interception was a terrible rookie mistake. We just got to hope he learns from it. It sucks. It was unacceptable to make that play in that moment. He's got to learn from it. I'll live with it because he's a rookie. But those are things I cannot have. I cannot have going forward at all. Okay?
Got to change that.
But I tell you one thing. He showed me something today. He's our guy, Danny. There's no doubt about it to me. He is our guy. He had heard all week they were coming for him. Okay?
Yeah.
He heard all week the trash talking. He didn't even go back and forth. He said, all right, we'll see on Sunday. We'll see. And he balled today. Yes, he made a terrible mistake that really changed the momentum of the game. But he recovered from that mistake, took us down the field with 30 seconds left, and got the job done and got in the end zone. And if we had a defensive coordinator who had a fucking clue, that usually means we'll win the game.
We'll win the game. Right. No, this defensive coordinator has no clue what he's doing.
Jackson Dart did not give up 33 points in the fourth quarter. This defense did it under the leadership of this defensive coordinator. Okay? He put us in position with all that. After all of that went on, after all of that shit that went on, we just gave it up and we were getting toasted in the fourth quarter on defense. He still took us down the field. That shows me that no matter what, his compete level is here. He's always, if you give him a chance, he's going to make you pay. He went out there and showed me something. He showed me he's got balls. He showed me he's got the cojones, bro. He showed me he's got that inner self that no matter what happens during the game, if I have a chance, I'm going to take my team down the field. And again, like you said, what does he have to throw to out there? What does he have to throw to out there? And he's doing it like that. He's him. We have one. We got our quarterback. He showed me something today. Again, I don't want to see him make a mistake like that again. He'll learn from it. But he showed me a lot by bouncing back from that bad turnover with the sky falling and everything, and he took his team down the field and got the job done on their end. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
That goes to show you. That's what Eli used to do, man. In his first couple of seasons, Eli would have these games sometimes. Obviously, he had really good games in his first couple of years as a pro, but he had these games sometimes where he had just, a lot of struggles during the game, and he'll make a bad decision or bad turnover in the wrong time.
Right.
But if you gave him a chance at the end of the game, he always took the offense back down the field to put them in position to win the game. And that, to me, shows me that Jackson Dart has that. The other gifts that he had, they will come, and once he figures out the pro game and all that, it's sky's the limit, I think, man. I think we got our guy. What do you think about that, Danny?
Yeah, bro. I mean, what he showed today, he showed a lot of fucking guts and grit. So that's what New York quarterback needs. Man.
Hell yeah.
In this market, you gotta have that shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because if not, you're gonna go down. You're gonna get eaten alive around in this fucking market.
Yep. Gotta have a short memory to play here. Got to.
Yeah.
And everything is not going to always be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But New York Giant football, New York Giant quarterbacks, they are tough. That's who we are as a franchise.
Yeah.
Toughness. I need my quarterbacks tough. I don't need my quarterbacks, falling whenever the sky is falling. They wilted like a little flower in the winter. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that.
We don't need our quarterbacks to win ducks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We've had too many of those since Eli retired. We had too many of those. Okay. Now, listen, you could talk to me about Daniel Jones, about how he's doing great. Yes, all good for him. He's doing better where he's at now. Good for him. Good for Daniel Jones. But when he was here is what I'm going by. When he was here with every staff that he was under, but besides one season in 2022, when things were not perfect around him, he just couldn't get the job done. Maybe the change of scenery is the best thing that ever happened to him. Mm-hmm. Jackson Dart is showing me as a rookie, he's got that. He's got that swag. He's got that quality in him. And I think we got one. That Denver defense is good, man. They're good. They're not like what everyone was trying to make them out to be. They ain't no bullies or none of that.
But it's top 10. It's top 10 defense in the league for sure.
It's a top 10 defense, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Came in second ranked. You know what I'm saying? But he stood up to the challenge, knew they were coming for him, and he looked them dead in the eye and said, no, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to get this job done. And he took us down the field. He stretched over that goal line, got the touchdown at the end, and again, the defense let us down. Simple as that. So the bad is...
So get back to a loser kicker.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting to him right now. But before we get to him...
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm just so heated with that fucker. But but like I said, he looked the adversity in the face and he got the job done. Defense didn't do their part. We have our quarterback. That is what you take out of this game. Everyone knew that they were gunning for him. Everyone knew it, and he stood up to the so-called.
He was taking hits. He was taking hits tonight.
Yeah. And he did it as a passer. That's what makes me encouraged. He did it mostly as a passer today. The first 3 games, it was the RPO action and all of that. And, he made the plays and, that was great. That's all great. But I wanted to see how he would look when they would take that stuff away and they forced him to become a passer and beat him with his arm for the most part. And that's what he did today. He beat them with his arm. Today. It's just that one mistake cost them the game, cost the momentum of the game. They just couldn't get the momentum back. It just is what it is. But the moral of the story is we have a franchise quarterback. Now it's about is this coaching staff is the right one for him, and I don't believe they are. And that's just my opinion. But let's see what happens going forward. And as far as the kicker goes, like you said, cut that bastard. Cut him now. Cut him. Cut that ball. Don't get him on the plane. Cut that ball.
Leave him in Denver. Leave him in Denver.
Leave him. Let him go check out the weed spots. Let him go do that. It's
Yeah,
legal
check
out
on the
there
dispensary.
too.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
dispensary and go burn them things, man. Because obviously when he on the fucking field, he can't kick a ball straight. He can't. The
Yo,
guy sucks. Why is he on this team? Why is he on this roster over Cool? Like my guy Jose said early to open the show. I need answers of why they decided when they brought Cool in that they said, no, we're good.
this
We're
guy
good with
this
the
guy was
veteran.
better. That this
We're
guy
gonna
was
stick
better.
with the unknown guy that we know here. What did he do that made it? What did Cool do so bad that we could not give this guy that fucking chance? Because I'd rather have lost like that. I'd rather have seen a veteran kicker do that. Obviously, I don't want to see it at all, but I would rather see the veteran guy mess up and say, you know what, the Giants made the right choice. They went with the veteran. He didn't do his job. I don't even know if this guy can do his job because every time I see him, he doesn't. He sucks. The guy can't hit extra points. He can't kick a ball straight. What is up with this shit? Get him out of here. Once again, special teams hurting the Giants at the wrong time and a kicker doing us dirty. First of all, get Graham Gano out of here. He cost us again with the shenanigans the other game where he got hurt during the game and shit, and we couldn't even do anything.
You can't use him,
yeah. Now we can't use him, and we go with this guy over a veteran kicker. You can't find me a veteran kicker than this guy out in the market right now that can at least kick a ball straight. Unreal, man. Unbelievable. I need him gone. Once again, brilliant decision by Brian Dable and Joe Shane to go with this bum fucking of a kicker. Brilliant.
Don't understand.
2 missed extra points, bro. 2 missed extra points. And guess what? That game, maybe, first of all, that game is at least overtime right now. Okay. And before they scored that touchdown, when Knicks ran it in to take the lead for the first time in the game, maybe we don't even have to even go there and score like that. Maybe the whole complexion of the game changes. But no. This freaking staff and this idiots in the front office keep a kicker who ain't done shit squat in the league. And we say, you know what? We'll run with the unknown. Why not? Well, guess what? Now he cost you again. Another bonehead decision by this front office, bro.
He better not be on the roster versus Philly.
He better not be.
It.
Go cut him. Cut him now. There's no excuse. There's no excuse to keep him, man. No excuse. None at all, man. But hey, man, that's gonna do it for tonight's show, man.
Frustrating, bro. Frustrating.
Another frustrating, man. Oh man, just another frustrating loss for this New York Giant team. You know, it's a shame because, man, if they would have won this game, and it seems to be a pattern this year that I keep saying these things, but these losses that just escapes us, our wins that escaped our grasp keep costing us, and we keep going with the what if game. If we would have just held on with 14 seconds against Dallas, if we would have not turned the ball over like a mad team against the bum-ass New Orleans Saints. And now today, another one. If we would have just made some adjustments in the fourth quarter and
kept the foot on the gas. It kept the foot on the gas.
Our foot on the gas, exactly, and not shoot ourselves in the foot with bad freaking plays at the wrong time, especially the dart INT. Where will we be right now? Where will we be? If we would have won this game like we should, we'd be 3-4 heading to Philly next week with all the juice, all the momentum, the talk of the town, and instead it's, well, we look like we got our franchise quarterback, but it's still the but, and that's the problem. We just don't know how to finish games. That is on our coaching staff. They're just not good teachers. They're just not good teachers. Shane Bowen stinks, and it continues to be a problem that our defense, with all this talent, keeps underachieving, and it's a shame. It's a shame.
Inexcusable. Really. Inexcusable.
Yeah. Last comment of the night. My guy, Big DOXX Salute, checking in. Can we hit an extra point? Nope, we can't, bro. As a matter of fact, we can't even hit one, and we missed 2. And again, like I said, bro, we just continue to shoot ourselves in the foot with our special teams and our kickers. we can't find a kicker to get the job done or stay healthy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. I mean, I need answers of why we cannot. I need answers to why we kept this guy overcooked. I need answers, bro. Unbelievable,
Yeah.
bro. Oh man, I'm seeing that Tiki Barber went off on the Giants over a play call. That's going to be interesting to see. Maybe he's saying the same stuff he's saying. Yeah, but hey man, that's going to do it for tonight. Another tough one, folks. Giants lose another heartbreak game, man. Another heartbreak game, 33-32. The next game will be next week at Philly, week 8. And you know Philly's going to want some revenge. They're going to want to cook up some revenge as to us beating and kicking their ass last week. So it's going to be another tough one. It's going to be an interesting game to see. I'm excited. I want to see how we respond over this loss. I want to see how Jackson Dart rallies the troops and we get it together. Let's see what happens. Has some injuries in this game. We'll see who's able to play. But it's an unfortunate loss tonight and an unacceptable one. And I'm tired of accepting, below average coaching and suspect play calling, not putting us in position. And I'm tired of the players as well, not making the right plays when needed. At the wrong time, they make mistakes. Again, we'll live with our rookie quarterback with that mistake because he bounced back and took us down the field after that. But it's a play you can't have. I need Shane Bowen out of here. John Mara. Obviously, I know you ain't watching me. But if somebody can get this man a letter out to him, an email or something, Giant Nation needs him gone. And the kicker, get rid of both of them Monday morning and all is forgiven. That's just me right now. That's how I feel about it. But that's going to do it, man. Any closing words tonight, bro?
It sucks. It stings, man.
It does.
It just stings.
It does.
Just because we had it in the bag, bro.
We played so well for 3 quarters.
We played so from the get-go, bro. We started off strong.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Just continue to find ways to lose, man. This team just does not know how.
Doesn't know how to close games. Close games, bro. We can't close games.
And I get it. It's a part of the journey when you got a young team and you got a team with a young quarterback and you got to figure out stuff. But you know what? The quarterback took us down the field and he finished. Even with that mistake he finished.
He did.
But the defense didn't finish nothing. They gave it up. And that's a problem. Because coming into this season, the defense was supposed to be a given. It was supposed to be the given of this team. And it's not. It's not a given. Yes, they've had their moments this year where they've been what we thought they could be. But it's just not enough. It's not enough for me. It's not enough for Giant Nation. It's not enough at all for the New York Giants to win games. And someone has to be held accountable here. 33 points in the fourth quarter is a joke. We were shutting them out, man. We were shutting them out. Unbelievable. You cannot tell me that that's acceptable in Giant Nation. I'm sorry. You can't. Can't do it. Can't do it. But that's going to wrap it up tonight. Thanks for everyone that chopped it up. Thanks for my guy Jose coming through, somebody. And as always, thanks for Danny coming through, showing love, chopping it up with me. Appreciate you too. And everyone in the chat checking in. Listen, this is a tough loss tonight. I ain't even going to hold you. It's not nothing to sugarcoat. But the one thing we can take from this is we have a quarterback. We do. We have a quarterback. And that, folks, is what's exciting for our future. Now, let's get some better teachers for the rest of the team and this quarterback going forward. Just saying. But that's a story for another day. But that's going to do it. Thanks for everyone chopping it up, coming through. I asked one thing and one thing only if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button to Born for Sports because, folks, I talk all sports. As you can see, big-time New York Giants fans suffering like you guys, Giant Nation. Tough loss today. Let's see if we can bounce back going forward next week in Philly. I talk New York Knicks basketball.
Around the corner, baby.
Woo! Woo! Folks, the Knicks are here to save us. They're here to save us, y'all. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They start the season on Wednesday against Cleveland at the Garden. The season is starting. Can't wait. Content coming tomorrow on the New York Knicks. And also, we are doing a post game after the game on Wednesday.
Yo,
Keep
did anybody
it
take
locked.
anybody take the last roster spot? Or no?
Huh? What's that?
Did anybody take that last roster spot for the Knicks? Or no?
Well, it hasn't announced yet. I know they let Matthews go. Brogdon
Yeah.
retired. And wait a minute, hold on. I got to get my guy in. He just came in at the last moment. You know what? Let's get TP in here, man. What's up, TP? What's good, bro?
Yeah,
bro.
man. Before you wrapped it up, man, I just needed to see some of my.
I got time for you. You know that, brother. You know that.
We always got time for you, my guy.
I can't believe what I witnessed tonight, man.
It was atrocious.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I mean, you could always refer to the Madness in Meadowland, what they used to call it, the Philly game.
Oh, Miracle at the Meadowlands?
Yeah. Meadowlands, yeah.
That's the closest thing to, but I don't think I've ever seen something like this, man.
33 points in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter.
Shutting them out, bro. Yo, get this fucking defensive coordinator the fuck out of here, bro. I know I sound like a broken record because we talk daily.
But keep saying it, bro.
Bro,
keep saying it.
Bro, this defense was supposed to be a given, and what are they? What is this? They only show it in glimpses. It's not enough. He's not the guy, bro. They are severely underachieving with this guy in this scheme, bro.
You know what though? As mad as I am at Coach Shane Bowen, I'm even more mad at Coach Brian Dable.
Yeah,
because
he ain't off the hook either.
The truth of the matter is, I'm a big advocate on keeping the same energy, which is why I hold players accountable, whether they are the key to this team, whether they are bench players, whether they are whatever. I believe in keeping the same energy in that regard. I believe in keeping the same energy when coaches do things like Brian Dable. I gave him his shout out for saying no. I want Jackson Dart. I think he deserved that. You know, he made sure that people knew Jackson Dart was his pick.
Right.
But also, if we're going to keep the same energy and that stale train of thought, we can't sit here and act like it was Coach Brian Dable who didn't handpick Coach Shane Bowen.
Exactly.
So
that was his guy. He chose his bum.
When you are a leader, right? Let's put it into perspective. Let's say hypothetically you own a business. The good, bad, and ugly are yours.
Right.
No matter what. Whether it is your fault or not. The head, the leader, it all falls on you. And being that you were the one who ruined the relationship with Coach Wink, you have to stand on that now. Now, you went to go get Shane Bowen.
Yep.
You put it on television. Oh, this is the guy. And you named all of these reasons why you thought that he was the guy. So, okay, you wore that coat. So now everything that happens that is not so good with Coach Shane Bowen also falls under you.
Facts.
So I understand when Giant fans are saying Coach Shane Bowen got to go. But I'm also in the belief that Coach Brian Dable has to go as well.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, he has to go. And we were talking about it early on the show, and I'm all for it. You know how I feel, TP. I wanted this regime. I wanted this all cleaned out. You as well. We wanted changes after last season. I said it. I was like, it made no sense to bring this regime back and then let them draft their quarterback and then be like, okay, well, if you don't win enough games, then you're out of here. So then we're clumsy again. So now you're putting the quarterback on a new regime. So that right there, but that's story for enough that we are on that. And I talked about it earlier. I said, I'm all for, obviously I want Bowen and Dable gone. But realistically speaking, the problem is this. They're not going to let Dable go until the end of the season if that happens. Because First of all, Mara doesn't want to make changes. He doesn't. We know that. He doesn't. And
not during midseason. Not during midseason, yeah.
Yeah, God bless John Mara. Obviously he's fighting cancer and we wish him well. But we know the drill with how he operates. He's not going to do it. He doesn't want to do it unless he has no choice. And that's why Dable wanted Dart in now, because he knew he was running out of time. Yes. And now it looks we have the guy. So that's his selling point. That's his selling point. And they're not going to do a change right now for Dable. I would love to see it. If you told me tomorrow morning I wake up and they say, "Oh, Dable got the pig slip with the stat," I'm in. I'm all in on that. But it's not going to happen right now. So at least give me Bowen's head. Give me that. Give me that. Can I get that, bro? Yo, real talk. I'm serious, bro.
At least cut off the head. Cut off the legs, not the head yet.
Yeah, cut off the legs. Make that. Give him the guy. Give that staff a disability. Give him the walker. Yeah. Give him the chair. Give it to him. Let me have that. Please, let me have that at least as a Giant fan.
He's funny as hell.
Customer.
I swear, I can always count on Born for Sports to give me the fucking. At least I could get a laugh out of something, because it's hard to laugh in this time.
Bro, it's hard for me, man. I live and breathe this like you, bro. It's crazy right now.
I just literally, when he said that, I just pictured a big ass spider with the head of Coach Dable and a leg of Coach Shane Bone, and literally just cutting up. That's what shit's off. But look, I want to ask y'all: did y'all get a chance? Because I literally pulled it up on my post game stream. Mm-hmm. Did y'all get a chance to see Brian Burns' reaction after the game?
I have not got to see
it. I haven't even looked yet. Oh, man. What happened?
It's him walking into the locker room, and somebody is recording him saying, like, he can't believe this shit. And you can hear him saying at the end, like, we have 8 guys in coverage. Basically.
He said that?
Yes. It was caught on camera.
Oh, my God.
He's get him out. He's pissed. He's pissed. So that right there was the confirmation. And we already knew, right? But that was the confirmation, hats out the bag.
Right.
You have dogs. That is the NFL sack leader who's saying this. You have dogs that are hungry, that want to go eat. Right. And we have a defensive coordinator who is holding them back and preventing them from doing so.
Yes.
But this is the thing that pisses me off. Versus Dallas, that shit happened, right? And we could have said to ourselves, you know what? We can learn from that. It was what it was.
Right.
Won't happen again. But for you to decide to do the same exact thing in the same exact moment, that's no longer a mistake.
It's a trend.
Oh, yeah.
This is who he is. He's an inept schmuck who has a job he should not have. He's a schmuck. Get him out of here, bro. This is a reason why when Vrabel got the job in New England, he did not give Joe Shane a call. He said, I'm good. You keep that bum. You keep him. No. We're good. We're good. I got somebody else in mind. I don't need him coming to my staff, because when he was in Tennessee, he was the one cleaning up Bowen's messes. Because when he was the play caller on defense, Vrabel. Okay? And we got bamboozled, bro. We got bamboozled with this guy, with this hire, when stupid Dable couldn't work out what was going on with Wink Martindale. And he said, no, we want to stop the run. That's why we like this hire. We want to stop the run. And, notoriously, Tennessee Titans are so good stopping the run. Well, we really want that bullshit. No one else wanted the job. That's what happened. And he was stuck with what he was stuck with. And he decided to put his eggs in his basket and marry himself to that defensive coordinator. And now he's going to pay the price. I need blood. Get him out of here. Yeah. I need him gone Monday. I need him gone tomorrow. That's it. And I just saw a notification. Tiki Barber went off on post game about a certain play call during the game. So I'm gonna check that. I don't know if you saw that yet, but I saw that come across my phone.
Yeah, send that to me. Send that to
Yeah,
me.
Oh,
I
they
yeah,
want to
they
yeah,
see.
they getting put on blast, yo.
Yeah, as
yeah.
well as they should.
And
Yeah.
Tiki does the post game show for the New York Giants. So if he's talking about it,
So people in my comment section was telling me that they canceled the post game.
they cancel post game.
Most game.
They were saying that they canceled the post game. I don't know if
The
it was
interview?
the. I'm guessing it was the interviews. I'm not sure, but everybody just kept telling me they was like, oh, they canceled the post game.
Well, Tiki, he does a
Interesting.
post game. He does a post game show with WFAN, and it's apparently there's a notification I saw. I'll get that to you when I take a look at it
I'm gonna
because I
watch
really
that. I'm
don't
gonna
know
watch
what it
that.
was about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this is just like, I mean, it don't
It's
get
hard.
no worse than this. It don't get the Dark friend checking in. Salute, Dark. What's going on? Yes, you're
Dark
right.
friend.
The coaching staff sucks. Get them out of here. Get them all out of here. They're a bunch of scrubs. Get them out. I am so tired, and I know you are too, of this constant, circular shit that we keep running around dealing with these people. I can't do it no more. Oh, my guy Marvin checking in. My coworker Marvin checking in. He says, unbelievable. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Can't
You
make
know,
up.
I live in Dodgers. You
No.
know, this man right here is new to, he's new to the football scene and he's checking out things. And I'm trying to recruit my guy to be a Giant fan. And then they go out and do this to me. Marvin, I'm sorry, bro. It's better than this. I'm telling you, just trust me on that, bro. It's better than this. It just ain't better right now. But yeah, unbelievable how they lost
So
that game.
TP, you think so? You think we finally got a quarterback, huh?
Yes.
I was
Good.
Yes.
saying the
That's
same
another.
thing.
And that was also another thing, man. I know Giants fans are saying, "Oh well, how can you fire Coach Dable and break up the relationship with him and Jackson Dart?" Because guess what, Jackson Dart has shown me that man will be okay with anybody. Like,
Exactly. He's him.
if we have good coaching, he will be just fine. He will
Yeah.
be just fine. And to be honest with you, Jackson Dart is really making it look a lot better for Coach Dable than what it really is because he's playing above the X's and O's. It's not that Coach
Absolutely.
Dable is out there doing anything that is just so
Absolutely.
miraculous. Now,
Right.
granted,
Right.
I actually was going to give him a lot of the credit because I think for the first 3 quarters, he did a pretty damn good job.
Yeah, he did. He did.
But he absolutely lost his marbles in the fourth.
Yeah.
And
That bad
that
turnover.
just superseded
The
everything.
interception. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
But he brought us back.
I'll say this, bro. I'm sorry, Dan. I'll let you finish your point, but I'll say this, TP, and I talked about this earlier. That was a terrible mistake. You cannot have. You can't do that, and it's a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
He'll learn from it. But one thing he did show me, he's got it. Because what did he do?
I'm sorry. I was talking about Coach Dable, not Jackson Dart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. Yeah. I got you.
But no, go ahead. I'm hearing you. One thing he showed you was
Dart. I thought you were talking about Dart, but I was going to say my point about Dart is that terrible mistake he made with that turnover that changed the momentum around. Can't have that. Can't have that on that play. He'll learn from it. But one thing he did show me, going back to your point about you think he's the guy, and I do agree with you too, he bounced back and he took his team down the field. He took them down the field with all the sky falling. He took his team down the field, hostile environment, bounced back from a bad play, and got the job done and got us in the end zone to get that lead. It was up to our defense that we have talked all summer, all season about how they have the easiest job on this team, okay, with the coaching staff, basically. How we have to be led by them, the talent and all of that. And they didn't get the job done. And again, it's this damn coach who just doesn't have a clue about situational football, about what works in closing to win games. He doesn't have a clue, bro. And it will never end until he's gone.
Speaking of Jackson Dart, I do have, before I get up out of here, because I want to get your opinion on this. Again, just to be honest about the situation. One thing that I've seen from Jackson Dart, not just this game, but we've just seen from him a little consistently when it comes to that deep ball.
Yeah.
He
Underthrows it.
there were underthrows and there were overthrows, and to me,
Yeah.
there just seems like there's a connection issue.
Mm-hmm.
Can that be something that with more time? Because in the grand scheme of things, maybe he hasn't had the most time with these receivers. Okay,
Right.
but
Maybe. Yeah.
is this something that is an issue to you? Is this something that you would deem as a problem? Because honestly, at this point in time, it does raise my eyebrow. Like, everyone talks about Jalen Hyatt and what they need more from him, but damn it, Jalen Hyatt made a really good move on the best cornerback in football,
Yeah. He
and
had.
he
He
had
had.
a
He had a
step.
step. He did.
If the ball was in the right place, this wasn't even the first time, but if the ball was in the right place,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jalen Hyatt can make a huge, huge play. You
Yeah.
had Wandell, that third down conversion. And
Mm-hmm.
again, this is honestly, I'm going to defend Kafka and Coach Dable on this. I understand people always criticize Coach Dable in these moments where they feel like, all right, it's third and short, just make it easy, run the ball, blah, blah, blah. There's been times where we've seen him do a flea flicker in these moments, and the guy is wide open down the field.
Right.
I feel like, listen, if the play works, if there's a guy down the field that is wide open, I don't get mad at the coaching. The players need to execute that thing at that point if it works. What I get mad about is more if the play doesn't work, then I will say, okay, coaching, I got to put you in the spotlight. But if the play works, so again, Wandell, he beat the man, and to me the play worked.
Right.
Jackson Dart overthrew him in that moment.
Right.
Even that Bo Collins throw, he underthrew him in that moment.
Yeah.
So
He underthrew him on that one. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be too overcritical, but that's just something that I feel like is worth noteworthy.
No, you're right. You're right. You're
Mhm.
right. It's something he has to improve on. He's a rookie. And like you said, you said maybe it has some. It could be because he needs more time and chemistry with his receivers and things like that. That's all possible, but it's got to get better.
Yeah.
And actually,
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it right now because it just gives them something else to have hunger to get better at. You know what I'm saying? That I'm sure he's gonna look at the tape and he's gonna try to fix that. Hey, he's not no one's gonna be perfect as a rookie, but that's got to get better. That's got to get better. And you know what? I think it will, bro. I do.
Yeah.
I think it will be. And
Yeah.
if you think about it, maybe a healthy Malik, that can improve. Even though on the play Malik got hurt, it was an underthrown ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's something that Dart has to improve on. And I think he has a good chance to do that. I don't know if it's going to happen under these teachers, because I maybe I'm a little old school, bro, but I just feel like, you can't have good students with bad teachers. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see what happens. I do like the job that Kafka is doing with the play calling, and stuff like that. Dable is and whatever dynamic is going on right there, but Dart's got to get better.
We got to give him another target though, for sure.
Yeah, he needs better. He needs more weapons. Let me say that I got to give somebody a shout out. Wandell Robinson, man, because I've been on him, man. I've been on him since
give that man a contract extension. Give that man a contract extension.
I'll say this. I'm not gonna go that far yet, but I'll say this because obviously, you got to see what they're looking for in the offseason. You got to see what the numbers they're looking at. But I'm not mad if they bring him back. He is showing me that he's out there and he's competing. And I say this, he's showing me a whole lot more heart than I seen from Darius Slayton. I'm sorry, I'm down on him, bro. I'm down on Slayton. You know me, I got a love-hate relationship with him. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not one to say he's as bad as some Giant fans say he is, but I just feel like he is what he is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm down on Slayton because this is a game we really needed him, man. And that's what gives me hope about what I'm seeing with Dart is that he's doing this with what does he have out there to throw to? You know what I'm saying? And look what he's doing. He's competing out there, TP. You know what I'm saying? He's doing everything he possibly can to put us in position and best his ability. Obviously, he's got stuff to work on. He's a rookie, and it's not everything is perfect. But, man, you got to be encouraged of what you're seeing from this quarterback as the guy going forward. But I want to give a shout-out to Wandell Robinson, man. He has shown and stepped up without Neighbors and without Slayton, okay? TP, you have been one of those guys from the beginning that have been on the Wandell train. So I'll salute you on that. No doubt about it. You have been on that train, and you are looking real good on that right now. Because Wandell is out there competing, and he's giving me hope. He really is. He's being that security blanket that our rookie quarterback needs as a target. Salute to Wandell Robinson, bro.
Well, look, you gave me credit, and I'll take away some of my credit because as much as I talked about Wandell, I've been talking about Darius Slayton. So I can't be mad at you for feeling the way you feel about Darius Slayton. I'll say that.
In a baseball term, you're batting 500, my brother.
Oh man,
but man, listen, man, it's all good, man. I'm glad to see what I'm seeing from Wandell. Let's hope Darius Slayton could get his head out of and put some dirt on that hammy or something and get out there in Philly next week. Be nice,
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously, man, I want to get these comments in before we call it a wrap tonight. Dark says only time Bowen was okay is when Schwartz consulted to help him. Yeah. He's trash, bro. He's garbage. They need to deactivate that key card right now. But y'all know how I feel about that, bum. Mike checking in. Salute. He says, born salute. Crazy L, bro. Shaking my head.
Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, you mind if I play something for you real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
After you do. Somebody actually just sent me what you was talking about. So I thought it would be kind of dope for us to kind of see it at the same time.
Okay.
Let me know if you could hear it.
Coaching a failure for this team, and that's why you lose on the road to the Denver Broncos in a game that you controlled from the very beginning until just under 2 minutes to go when you gave up the lead for the very first time. There's only one play that sits in my craw and makes me scream and yell at the top of my lungs, and I don't do that regularly, John. You know this. I'm a composed, conservative. I've never seen you this mad.
This is Tiki Barber, ladies and gentlemen.
Through the issues that I see, but as I was always told, call it like you see it. So with 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go in this game, Bo Nix scrambles for a touchdown, making it 26-16. The Giants have a 10-point lead. Read that as 2-possession lead. There's about just under 5 minutes left to go when they get the football. And the Denver Broncos have 3 timeouts remaining. The only thing you have to do on that drive is get them to use all 3 of your timeouts and not turn the football over. And so on first down, you run the ball as you're supposed to with Cam Scatterboo. You get a couple of yards. On second down, you run the ball with Cam Scatterboo. You get a few more yards. So it's 3rd and 4 or 5 or whatever it was. It doesn't even matter. And Sean Payton has used 2 of those timeouts. On that 3rd down, the only play that you call, and I don't know if this is Mike Kafka trying to be cute. I don't know if this is Brian Dable trying to be aggressive. I don't know if this is Jackson Dart trying to be a hero. The only thing you do on that play is run the ball so that you force the Denver Broncos to use a 3rd timeout. And people might say, why? You give them the ball back. It gives them a chance to go back and score. You had possessions to play with, right? You had 1 possession to play with. They're down by 2 possessions, 10 points. They have to possess the ball 2 times. If you make them call that last timeout, you pumped in the ball. They have to drive the length of the field with 4 or so minutes left in the game. It's going to use a significant portion of the clock. Then you're going to get the ball back. And then now all you need is a first down.
Unless you give up a big play there, Tiki.
Okay, but
the only way to know,
have they given up a big play at any point in the game at that point? The answer is no.
The Broncos would have had to recover an onside kick to win the game.
Exactly.
Correct. I'm agreeing with you.
And the likelihood of that is so small that you take the risk. But
He went off. He went off.
And Tiki don't do that. Tiki is Mr. Giant. Nah. He's buttoned up. He don't do that, bro. Oh man. You know what? He's right.
He's 100% right.
He's right.
He's
you gotta do that. You gotta
right.
make them use the timeouts. And I believe the next on that play, that's when Dart threw the interception. Is that the same play?
No, that was after. That's after the interception, I believe.
Because no, matter of fact, you're right. Because they would. You know what? I think you're right on that. Yeah, I think you're right on that because I think when he threw the interception, they already had 8 points at that moment. Yeah.
Matter of fact, that was when I think he's referring to with the play that I was just talking about when he took that shot to Wandell.
Oh,
I think he was saying
okay,
instead
yeah,
of doing that, he should have just ran the ball again
yeah,
and made them burn that last timeout because
yeah,
he's 1,000% correct.
yep.
Even if you punt them the ball,
Mm-hmm.
if they don't have that timeout, they want to. First of all, they wouldn't have had enough time to do anything else. They
Right,
wouldn't have enough time,
right,
and that one timeout was huge for them to win that game.
right,
So,
right.
yeah,
No, you're
no, he's
absolutely
right.
right. Listen, Tiki telling how it is. Hey, listen, this is just another feather in the cap of inept coaching decisions, and it's just when is this circle of shit gonna end, bro? With these guys, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Just because Jackson Dart is playing well and showing he is the franchise doesn't mean he gets Dable should get a stay on for free card. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I need wins, man. I need more than this, man. This isn't it. Obviously, I need Bowen out of here, but Dable's got to go. He's got to go, man.
For sure. Hey, listen. Before I get up out of here, I have a confession too, and it is kind of embarrassing. But the first thing is, I have a TikTok video up right now, and I don't know if TikTok is just trying to play with me, but it's not allowing me to delete it. And I did something I normally never do. I posted before the game ended.
Oh, shoot.
And it is a video.
Damn.
Me and my son dancing.
Mm.
We celebrating the win already. And its caption is Giants win, baby. Belt the ass.
Mm.
I won't let you delete it?
I cannot delete this. And now I feel like I don't even want to delete it because everybody's already seen it. They commented under it already. So boom,
It's over.
I already feel like a clown for that.
Well,
secondly, and I was gonna tell you,
No.
I was gonna go. Y'all know I was saying I go to a game each year, right? And I was gonna go to the Chicago Bear and Giant game because that's an hour away from me.
Right, close, yeah.
I got so hyped, I changed it. So I told myself I'm gonna go to the Giant and Commander game. Bought the tickets.
Mm.
I will be at the Giants and Commander game.
Okay.
I will be there. But the bad part about it is I bought the tickets off the hype. I bought the tickets off the hype, off me thinking that we was really going to win the Broncos game, and I was
Today,
like, I'm all in.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not mad at it because,
Nah, we need to get you out here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to make the trip.
You know we're going to win that game, bro. You see the way they looking lately?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but look, you know what? We'll find a way to lose something. But anyway.
Yeah.
Look,
right.
man. Love y'all, fellas. Let me get on out of here, man. I need to go
Yes, sir.
cry to wifey. Hopefully she make me feel better about this thing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Good
sir.
night, boy.
Salute, bro.
Peace,
We going to
man.
talk, brother.
Yup. I'll holler
Thanks
at
for
y'all.
stopping by, my bro.
Yes, sir.
Everybody out there, if you haven't already, make sure y'all subscribe to my guy, TP Way the Giant, one of the best Giant content creators going right now on YouTube. Hey, if you haven't already, shame on you, man. Go hit that subscribe. Go see what my guy got to talk about, man. You won't be disappointed. Salute, bro.
Peace, fellas.
All right, my boy. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so let me just get these final comments of the night. We went a little longer. Got to get my guy TP in. So Corey says, once again, Shane Bowen robbed us. Another winnable game. But what do we expect from this coaching staff? It's sad. Yep. Just another way that they find a way to just like take our hearts and throw it in the freaking garbage disposal. It's just ridiculous, bro. I need blood, bro. I need to see
blood.
them dudes get the pink slip. It's over for them. It's over. Corey says, salute to you as well.
Yes, sir.
Money Mike says 33 points in the fourth is absolutely unacceptable and pathetic. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, bro. Super K Shepherd checks in. Salute, Super K Shepherd. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And yes, you are absolutely right to the fullest. Banks needs to be cut. He fucking blows. Every time he's in the game,
he's been an embarrassment, bro.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. You're right. Every time he's in the game, they gonna target him. And they did just that. They did just that. It's always the same story. Crossing routes where he's 2-3 yards behind the receiver chasing, or a 50-50 ball where he never gets his head turned around. Whoop-de-doo, water is wet.
Yep.
Also, Super K says Wandell balled. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Money Mike says we should have never paid Slayton. Shaking my head. That's Wandell's money right there. Yep. We should have never paid him, man. This guy's unreliable, bro. He's unreliable. That contract, I would have gave him another 1 year deal if I'm bringing him back. I'm not giving him
another prove it deal. Yeah.
Yeah. He gonna have to prove it until he hang him up. He ain't getting no more than 1 year and an option from me, bro. He gonna have to prove it till year 10. I'm telling you, bro.
Facts, bro. Oh my god,
unbelievable. Doc says I was pissed when we didn't run it in the third time. Yeah, man, for sure. Big Task at Head checks in. He says, "Man, I got nothing." Yes, sir. I know, bro. I know. Says now I agree with Dable's job being in jeopardy. No doubt about it. It was always in jeopardy coming into the season. There's no doubt about it. It's in jeopardy as we speak. He's got to go. This whole staff needs to go. But it's on John Mara. Does he want to let him go? Does he want to make these changes?
It's up to Mara. It's up to Mara for real.
It's on him, and we know how he operates. If we win some games, he's going to look for any reason to keep these guys. I'm telling you. And he's going to use Jackson Dart being being drafted and coached with them, and the whole Daniel Jones experience when we changed coaches after 1 year. He's going to use it as an excuse. It's going to take a clusterfuck of a. I'm seeing the writers on the wall, man.
You see it now, right? You see it now,
bro. I've seen this movie before. It's going to take a disaster the rest of the season for them to remove Brian Dable as coach. It just is what it is, man. I know what's happening. You know. Dog says, I trolled. What he said? Oh, I trolled at 26-8. My fault, too. Yeah, bro. I mean, how could we not be feeling good at that point? You know? And they gave up. They gave it up, man. They had the foot off the gas, man, and it cost them. Money Mike says, do we still trade for a wide receiver? Or keep our pay Wandell and draft one? I'll say this. If I'm trading for a receiver, I need that receiver to be for more than a year. I'm not trading for a receiver that's just gonna just walk after the season.
Just a rental. No, it can't.
No rentals.
No.
It's got to be. That's why I'm looking at guys. I'm looking at guys like
Waddle
is my top target. He's my top target. Guy like Chris Olave. That's it for me. I don't want none of these guys on walk years. I don't want none to do it. You just stand pat. It doesn't make any sense. And I'll say this as well. Even if they trade for one of those guys, I still want to draft one. I need one.
Okay.
One of those first 2 rounds got to be a receiver. You know, but that's a story for another day, man. No doubt about it. The receiver core needs an upgrade. It was a weakness coming into the season as far as the depth. We knew that if something happened to the league, disaster was upon us. Slayton is untrustworthy. Wandell's untrustworthy, even though Wandell is playing very well right now. You know, it just those were the basic answers to that puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do what we got to do after the season: draft and get one. Money Mike also. Oh, okay, we just read that. Let's see here. Taz says facts at Money Mike. Slayton stole Wandell's money, no doubt about it. Dustin, what's that? Oh, Austin Gunn checks in 3152. Salute, Austin. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate you hit that subscribe button. Let's go Giants, baby. He says Bowen needs to be fired. Keep Dable and clean house. Well, I tell you what, I'm not on the keep Dable train. I'm not on keeping Dable, bro. I'm not. No matter what I think is going to happen, because I think it's going to take a disaster for him to get fired, but I would prefer that they just clean house in general. You know, that's just me. Right. I actually wanted this last year, but they didn't. They stood pat and let these guys pick the quarterback. But I get it. I at least need Bowen gone. I need him to be fired tomorrow morning. And if he's not, I'm going to be in a real shitty mood until we win another game.
Yeah.
I'm just putting the cards on the table, folks. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Doc says this draft has mad wide receiver talent. Stay put after this loss. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. No doubt about it, bro. No doubt about it. Money Mike says if we trade for a wide receiver, do we re-sign Wandell this offseason? I tell you what, the way he's playing right now, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not sold yet, but I'm not opposed to it as I was previously before this stretch. I need to see more, and obviously it depends on price. I am not overpaying for Wan'Dale Robinson because the kind of receivers that Wan'Dale Robinson is and plays the position he plays at slot, you can find those guys. You can find those guys without overpaying that position. So it's going to take a lot more for me to be committed to giving him a big contract. Now, if he comes back for a pretty good price, then okay, I'm with that. I'm with that. But I need this consistent Wan'Dale for the rest of the year. This is a good stretch, and I salute him. I'm giving him respect because he has done his job. I need more to see more, and I hope we get more of that. Man Cave checks in. Salute, Man Cave. He says, salute, fellas. Man, tough break and outcome. But this defense fell apart when Deontay Banks came in. Watched the tapes. His effort level was extremely poor and non-existent on that Bo Nix touchdown. No effort. Oh, bro, you are preaching to the choir with me. I can't stand him. I am done. I was done with him last year. When I was sitting in MetLife, Danny as well, I'm sure he felt the same way when he was there. Seeing him quit on so many plays, just getting beat at will like that when he's got the ball in the air.
Getting cooked like fried rice, baby.
Straight up, burnt fried rice. Not even no cooked minute rice. He's cooked. The guy is garbage. A bust pick by Joe Shane. And I'll say this until the day I am worm food. If he would have just showed he could be a CB2, there is no chance, no shot that Joe Shane would have paid Debo the money he did in the offseason. This is only reason why we made that move was because of how bad Deontay Banks is. No doubt about that. T. Higgins is the choice. Jalen Waddle is always hurt, and a lot of his concussions issues. I don't think T. Higgins is available, bro. I don't think they're moving him. The Bengals
they gave him a contract extension.
Yeah, they just re-signed him with a big contract, and they still feel like they're in the race. They're not going to trade him.
We could possibly get DJ Moore, maybe DJ Moore.
Possibly. But then again, the Bears are winning games now, so they're not going to want to make moves like that either. These guys, Cincinnati got a big win on Thursday against the Steelers, and they're waiting. Yeah. They're still trying to go out there and compete. You know what I mean? They're trying to buy time to stay in the race so they striking distance for when Joe Burrow hopefully comes back, because the Ravens are off to a shitty start. They're suffering, and Lamar Jackson's been hurt, so they feel like they're still in this thing. I don't think T. Higgins is available. If he is, sign me up right now. I love T. Higgins. I'm a big T. Higgins fan. I would love to see him in Giant Blue, but I don't think that's a move that's doable right now. Not at all. Dog says Flott has been impressive, works hard. Flott has been very good. He works hard. He plays hard. Hey, the guy gets beat sometimes, but he at least gives you max effort, and he makes plays on the ball when he has a chance. And, hey, it was up and down with him most of his career. This year, he's really coming into his own, I think. I think he's showing that he's definitely an option to stay on this team in the future going forward. If he could just, bro, if he could just stay healthy and keep working and getting better. And he's doing this even under Shane Bowen's tutelage. So that tells you all you need to know there. You know what I mean? But that's the last.
It's safe to say, Jorge, you're not giving Shane Bowen any Christmas gifts this year, are you?
Not at all. Not at all. He better not open up nothing from my address. I'll tell you that right now. He might not like what's in that one.
Yo, bro. Oh, man. He's not going to be your freaking Secret Santa, right?
Listen, man. He ain't going to like what's in there, bro. It ain't going to be pleasant. I'll tell you that right now.
That is hilarious.
Unbelievable. Get this guy out of here. I need blood, Giants. Get rid of Shane Bowen tomorrow morning. When I get up for work, I want to see on my lunch break, when I have my lunch tomorrow morning at work, I want to see Shane Bowen relieved of duties. I need to see it. That is it. I need blood. I know you're not going to give me Dable's head right now. Let me get that, bro. Straight up. Money Mike with the last comment of the night. He says, do we need a true CB1 or our defensive coordinator just trash? I think it's both, to be honest. I think it's both. Adebo, I think is solid, but I prefer him at a CB2. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a CB. I don't think he's that kind of player. I think he's a solid CB2 option. But corner is definitely, we need a CB1, no doubt about it, going forward. Definitely in the draft, I think that would be in consideration if they don't find one in free agency. Obviously, I don't think they're going to pay 2 corners in free agency like that back-to-back years. I don't think so. And when you're talking about CB1 money, that's a big, hefty chunk of that cap. So I think if we do find one, it'll have to be in the draft. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. But, folks, that's going to do it tonight. Went a little longer than usual, but, hey, we had to get that therapy out, y'all. We had to do it. Salute to everybody joining the show. Salute to Danny as well. Like I said earlier,
salute to you, brother.
Love. Salute to my guy Jose coming through, and obviously salute also to my guy TP Way the Giant, giving some time, getting his thoughts in, stopping by the channel. So, hey, listen, folks, tough one today. Let's see what happens going forward Sunday in Philly. If we can win that game, man, listen, it will be a nice thing to see. We'll see how it goes. I hope to God that, again, tomorrow morning, I see that notification from Adam Schefter, from Tom Pelissero, or whoever, or Stapleton, any of these guys, even Pat Leonard. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Let me see that notification hit. Shane Bowen relieved of duties. Let's see. I'm speaking into an existence, folks.
Yeah.
Help me out here. Light a candle tonight or something. I don't know. But hey, that's going to do it, y'all. Salute the New York Giant Nation. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go, Giants.